what we have done yesterday was on part of the for loop, if loop, break, pass, and triangles, right? Remember this? Okay. Now we'll start with something called as a list. Okay. Now, if I have something like this list 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, what is the difference in this one? 3, 4, 5. And then you have another thing called as you're having some name. Okay. Now you have another thing where you are putting only this one. So which type of data is this one? Which data type? Int type. It is containing all the things in the list called int. Before we were taking only one variable, that is called var. Variable is equals to 89 or something. And if we wanted float, okay, another variable called as a float. All good? What is this? One variable. We can name it temp also. The naming can be anything, but not any reserved keyword of Python. If the variable name use it. Should not use the if keyword, while, for. You cannot use that variable name. So we use temp a like that. This is 89.0 is a kind of float, but Python doesn't need you to write down float and something. Automatically you will understand. Now, if I want collection of these items in one place, okay, that is called data structures. Collection. Okay. Now, in collection also there are 4 different requirements. One, if it is list, you have something called list, set, tuple, and dictionary. List means I can make A is equals to, if this is the bracket, square bracket, it's list. Set, I can use the same name A or B. I use S is equals to set. Tuple, I use T is equals to flower bracket. Now you got the difference between list, set, and tuple depending upon the bracket. Okay. Inside this, I am storing A, B, C, D, E. Inside this also I am storing the same thing. Inside this also I am storing the nearly same thing. But depending upon the bracket, depending upon the bracket, you can say which type of collections or which type of data structure it is. Now, when to use list? When do you use list? List is same as listing. Okay, leave about Java. Insertion order is preserved. Okay, I created 1, 2, 23, 45 and I'm printing it. It will print the same way. How you are inserting it? How the students came inside, whoever came first, I'm printing the name first. So whoever, as per the lining, it is printing on the screen. After 20 days, I'm asking this day, who are the students? Automatically, the same structure you are getting, how they enter. So insertion order is preserved. Heterogeneous objects are added. Heterogeneous means you can add string, you can add float, you can add integer in the same list. There are other which will add, if you are adding integer only you can add. Restrictions are there in tuple. But we are speaking only about list, right? Heterogeneous objects can be added. You can add string and other things. Duplicates are added. You have 2, you have this part, or you have 23, right? You can add 23 again. So list will allow you. You are making a collection here. You are making a data structure. It's just collection. I asked some 5 students Now I got instructions to make the group of students who are diverse in nature. That means I will keep some Indians, Chinese, heterogeneous. Okay, with data type it is int, string, and other things. If I am asked to make a group only of, it should not be from different countries. It should be from the same type. That is homogeneous, right? What is the opposite of hetero? Duplicates are added. That means same data is allowed in list. List is allowing you to add that data. This is just a variable. It's not a list. List means it's inside the bracket. Now I am printing list of 0. What it will print? Print just a list of 0. 0 print చేస్తుందా 1 ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది ఎందుకు 1 ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది రైట్ లిస్ట్ 23 ప్రింట్ చేయాలంటే ఏం రాయాలి లోపల లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ -2 what it will print this is -1 this is -2 from the rear there is no 0 only from the front now what I am doing here is list of 1 instead of 2 I am overriding with this number 2 ni తీసేసి దానిపైన override చేస్తాను so what will list become now before overriding okay after overriding so what is the code now list I have created something by default or you can create this also you have lst is equals to list of range from 1 to 11 so what is lst2 what it will have shall we print that lst2 is or we can keep any name Sampath whatever name you can keep but how will you know it's a list you're converting using the predefined function list and range is it is generating from 1 to 10 right so automatically this will print 1 to 10 you can see list 2 is list 2 or Sampath 1 to 10 who generated this range what is the other line number 1 I am writing the list okay I wrote 1 2 3 23 because the square it's a square bracket you can say it's a list now you are printing list so 1 2 same thing that is printed okay now what is list of 0 in printing 1 list of -2 what it is printing this part list of this is before overriding what is the list before overriding list is 1 2 23 45 same thing now what I did list of 1 in place of first position I wrote list 1 now after overriding what is it now if I want to change value from 1 to 99 what should I do so I want to change in place of 1 99 so I'll keep list of 0 is equals to 99 Now I can keep after second time overriding. Ardhamaitunda? So after second time overriding, what I'll get? Second time overriding, I'm getting 99. Why? Yes, last second. Yeah. Your name? Shivali, why we got 199 instead of other? Yes. What I asked is instead whatever is in the first position, make it 99. Whatever is in the 0th position, whatever was the value, remove it, keep 19. What are you doing? You are editing, changing it. Okay. So what are the features of the list? List insertion order is preserved. Whenever I am having list, I created it list like this, right? First time when I am printing, second time I am printing again and again, it is printing the same way how I inserted. Okay. Now think there is a jar. It's a data structure collection. In my hand, I have small tokens. Each token has a number or a name on top of it. So this list jar is allowing me to keep the tokens which are heterogeneous. Token on which name is written, token on which number is written, token on which float is written. But a jar which, and how I am adding and trying to print in from the jar, it is printing the same way how first one I added, second one I added, third one. I am asking the jar, what is there inside you? It is giving me always the same answer. If I am changing the data also, it is giving the same changed data answer. Okay. So think that at the start of your university or this class, he got roll number 1, 2, 3. As you came for the counseling, as you got enrolled, okay, in the LMS. So every time I go and click number of students in this batch, I'm getting his roll number 1, 2, 3. That means insertion order is preserved. If I'm clicking get student, sometimes I'm getting him as his name first, second name second, third name like this. Then again I'm clicking button how many students, I'm getting your name first. So insertion order is not preserved, right? You got what is insertion order preserved? Okay. ఎలా ఫిల్అప్ చేస్తున్నాం డేటా ప్రింట్ చేసినప్పుడు అట్లనే చూపిస్తాం. Got it? Now you are able to change it also. If you have 1% doubt also, raise your hand. Okay? Or else you can go through the recording. In class, you should be able to raise your hand. You are not students now. Okay? Now what is this doing? You are printing the list. Now inside this, you are using the keyword called append. Append means at the last you will, what is the list now? So if I run it after second time, the list is like this. This is the data inside the list, right? After second change. If I print this, same thing will be printed. Now append means it will add something at the end. Okay, let's take your name. Bhanu. Save it, run it. So after append function, what is the list? You can see after append function, before append it is like this, after append it is you are adding in the last. Append ante last lo add. What is the other predefined function we are doing? List into 2, multiply. After append function, 2 chesina tarvata first list idi. Okay. Now what is the list now? Same thing again repeated into 2. This functionality is not there in any other programming language. Okay. Into 2 cheste akkada error vastadi. Okay. Now what is append doing? You are adding Mohan in the, so you are creating the data, adding, playing with the data, moving, not performing actions on. You have one more list called languages: Python, Swift language, C++ language. Language of 0, what it will print? Language of 2, language of 3 will get error. Okay, let's take this, hit Control S, run it. We'll get error. Who is giving the error? List index out of range. Error ever who is giving the error? Python, which you have taken help to compile or interpret. Okay. Spelling mistake on the error index out of 1. Now languages -1, what it will print? You have a new list called my list. In that you have up till 0 to 9. Inside this I want from 2 to 5. My list, print my list from 2 to 5. That means 0, 1, 2. Ikkad nunchi 2, 3, 4 it will print. Not the 5th one. Okay. Now if you have only 5 on the left hand side, what it will print? Only 5 on the right hand side. Okay, listen carefully. 5 on the left hand side will print all the things. 5 on the right hand side will print this. You can see, why did it print 2, 3, 4? This one. What did it print for 5? 0 to 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it is on the left hand side, this part. If it is on the right hand side, if 5 is on the right hand side, 0 to 4, left hand side. If I make it to change to 3 and 4, run it again. So if 3 is on left hand side, 0 to 9, what it is printing? If 4 is on the right hand side, so on the left hand side till 4 it is still leaving the last one. Okay. If these are all the basics, now this will be used to solve the questions. Project Euler, HackerRank. Have you gone through Project Euler? No? Open it, start. You can do some 10. Until this training, you can do 10 questions there. Okay? From this class, I want Project Euler codes also in their GitHub. Okay? Every day, 5 completed answers. Now you have same list, right? Whatever is the name in the variable, either name ivochu, temp, your name, my list, any name, but it should not be reserved keyword of Python. What are the reserved keywords? If, for, while, all these things. What will the compiler understand is, if you will write right, it will think the next part is the condition and it will give the error. Okay? Will any human being have a name called stand up? What is the reserved? They won't keep the reserved keywords as name, right? Anybody's name is swim? It's an action. Anybody's name is and, A&D. In the same way, variable names also has to be good, not the reserved keyword of any programming language. If it is reserved keyword, that means compiler will think it needs to do some action, and next word is a syntax error. So before appending, what is the number? Same thing it will print, right? You appended 32. At the last, it will append. After appending, you will get the number. Prime numbers 2, 3, 5. List of prime numbers. Even numbers 4, 6, 8. Now you took prime numbers dot extend. Extend is a predefined function, right? From the list. Wherever you're using dot means this is list now. Prime number is the list. Dot extend. That means you are adding both of them. You have even numbers, you can keep odd numbers 1, 3, 5. List 3, odd numbers. I am keeping odd numbers. That means I am adding prime numbers and odd numbers. Instead of plus, you have a predefined function. Who is giving this predefined function? For now, it is list is giving the extend. Okay. List after appending the even to the prime. You can see first is even, second is the prime. Dot extend means it will add to list. You have something called square root of 36 is how much? 6. Are you writing any code to get the square root? You are using it from which module? Math. Where is it present? With the Python. While compiling or interpreting the code, Python will give you the math module. Where is the print code? With Python only, right? So now what is answer for this one? What is the answer for this one? Floor means it will give you the answer as 9. Seal means 10. So using math, you imported math, all the module of the math. From the math, you are using the predefined function called square root. Square root will take 36, give you the answer of square root. Square root will take 49. What is 56 square root? (49). Okay. 49 square root is, so who is helping you? Square root is, you are giving some value and you are getting back the result. Membership operator. String. I am some string. I am some string. Following everyone? I is there in string. Is this true or false? This will print true. This condition is true, then it will print true. This condition is false. Z is there. So in Word is supported by Python. This same thing without using in and not in. Do it in without using this keyword is the homework. Okay, whichever thing you're taking, try to do it without using this. Automatically you'll understand and remember using not or in. Okay, as a homework. Sum, not in string. Is it really not in string? True, false, false, true. Relationship operator. Operator entry. So Python is understanding what is greater, what is code is written inside. Is A greater than equal to 12? So it will go inside and print greater. Is A greater than less than equals to 12? so it won't print this. You get the difference between elif and at the last else. Okay, take one of the homework called bitwise operator.